Hi everyone. Some of you have already asked questions. I think that the video that I recorded earlier is a little bit confusing. So I'm actually going to record just a quick intro. So if you haven't watched the other video yet, you're in the right place. If you have, hopefully this will clear up some of the questions that you might have. So I put this form in the lesson for this week. What this form is it's going to walk you through how to submit your IRB application in the university portal system, which is called Cayuse. So everything that you see in this form, you will transfer into the portal, which again is called Cayuse. So once you click on this link, it will take you to this page, right? So this is where you can learn more about your proposal, the level of review you feel like your proposal is, all those kinds of things. So it's a good idea to just kind of get a sense of what you're doing before you start your submission. So once you feel like, okay, I feel like I'm ready to start, you go to here, submitting a protocol, getting protocol submission started, click on that. You'll go here, you'll go to the big red box, visit Cayuse IRB, and it will take you to this page. Now, note, it actually will take you to a login page first. I've already logged in, so it automatically directed me to this page. If you haven't already logged in, you should be able to. I've been in touch with the folks at the research and sponsored programs. I've given them all your information, so you should be able to go in and see this page. If for some reason you can't see this page, please email me and let me know so that I can make sure that we get the approvals that are needed. So yours is going to look different. I've done a bunch of different studies over time that have gone through this process. But for you, you're going to be doing a new study. So you'll click on this button here in the top right corner, the plus new study. You'll give your study a title. So you may, I think I'm just going to use Brandon's is doing something about LMS in, I think you're in chemistry, I think maybe you're in physics, I'm sorry, one of those two. All right, so I'm just going to give it a name right now. Just this doesn't matter for me and what we're doing right now, it does matter for you. So this is going to be the title of your study. That's one of the ways that the IRB will reference your study. Your study will also be assigned a number that they will ask for every time you need to go back in and make edits or modifications to your protocol. So once you've named your study, you'll click on this check mark and you're ready to start. So you may look here and go, oh my gosh, what do I do? Well, they help you out, right? So the pop-up box comes and says, hey guys, you're ready to start a new submission. So you need to click here. So that's what you need to do. Click here. This is an initial study, so this is a brand new study. You'll click on that. And at this point, you're looking again and saying, gosh, what do I do now? So now you're going to go to the Edit button. You'll click on Edit, and that's where we pick up here. All right, so you've got your title, you put that in. This is where it starts asking the remaining questions that are on this form. You'll see that they'll come as pop-ups, so I'm just going to complete a couple here. So this is not collaborative research. This is considered a study. This isn't beyond risks of everyday life. I'm going to just click exempt for right now, but this is, again, where on here you're making that decision of whether you feel like this is exempt or expedited, right? So I'm going to click on exempt. The study will not be funded, and then we move on to the next page, okay? And so this is where I know, Susan, you had a question about how do I put in information. So if you click on exempt, which is what I did, come on now. Of course, it doesn't want to just take me here. There we go. The research team, you'll go here, you'll find people, you'll look for my name, you'll see me here, you'll click on me, you click save. That automatically inputs all of my information, so I'm always going to be the primary investigator. Additional research team members is where you'll input your names. So you'll add team members. There's my thing to click. Sorry for the quick pause there. So this, you will click on yes, this is for dissertation research. A pop-up will come and say, is there anyone else on the research team that needs to be added? You'll click yes. Once you click yes, then you'll be able to search for your name. So, sorry Brandon, I'm just going to keep using you as an example. So I type in Brandon's name, I search, there he is. So I'm going to save that he is a person that's a part of this team. I'll go back later and delete all this, Brandon, don't worry. So if there's anyone else like Ashley and Rodney are working together, you would both put your names on this protocol. You'll submit one protocol for your study. So once that's done, you'll go to the next page and you should be able to just continue on through this form to complete all of the different sections in your for your protocol in Cayuse. Another thing you can do, you can see here that you can kind of skip around. So if you want to see, or like maybe you don't have this part written yet for your study information, right? So here is where you're going to write about your study in layman's terms. Maybe you haven't done that yet and you want to skip on down to different categories. So you can go ahead, let's say that this is a number 2. I'm going to do that. It'll pop up this. Are there going to be students under the age of 18? Let's just say they'll be both minors and adults. You have to complete information about protection of minors, how this will be collected, and then a whole bunch of things pop up here, you'll see. So this is where you'll define your participants, where you'll do your research, how you'll collect your data, how you will keep it safe. You'll upload your consent, assent, permission forms. All of that stuff goes in here, all right? So this is just for you to get started, for you to start putting things into this system, and it directly aligns with the form that I have submitted here. Okay, so hopefully between this and the other video, everything will make sense. If not, please email me with questions and I will do my best to answer.